solve the problem. I don't have any cute acronyms. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not going to make you sit through fluff for a half-baked solution, because I'm tired too. I'm tired of attending the same meetings, getting frustrated at the same stalled progress, sitting on the same ineffective panels, and hearing the same complaints over and over again. It's not enough to see a problem or acknowledge that a challenge exists. I don't want leaders who stand back and complain. I want leaders who stand up and make a change. I'm going to deliver to you the tools to successfully transform your stalled diversity outcomes. These are the same tools I share with leadership teams and organizations across the globe. I study their companies and their culture. I tell them the challenges I see, based both on my experiences with similar organizations and on my research, writing, and professional work. Then we work on designing solutions together, centered on equity. My work delivers results. Whether cultural shifts, honest conversations, strategy design, hiring plans, or talent development models, the work I do with my clients produces the change they are looking for, and change they didn't know they needed. What I share with them is what I'm going to share with you today: the new rules for equity. It's time for new rules. We have long been trying to make progress using the old rules of diversity. But it's a new decade, in a new century, in a world permanently changed by a pandemic. And today, we need new rules of equity to truly transform the workplace into one of inclusion. These new rules center on one simple truth: people matter. That woman who just quit her job isn't a statistic, a number, a minority, or beneficiary of affirmative action. She isn't the diverse one. She is a person who wanted to succeed. And you, as a leader, failed her. You'll keep failing her, and everyone who comes after her, if you're not willing to change the old rules of diversity you're leading with. Try to read this book all at once, on your lunch break, after dinner, on a flight, in your office between student visits, on the elliptical, on the studio backlot, after you've put your kids to bed, whenever and wherever you can. People are struggling, suffering, and leaving. The more time we waste, the more people become statistics, and the more hopeless change seems to be. Let's get started. And I do mean start. I will give you your shoes, your walking stick, and your map, but the hike is all yours to take. You know the terrain. You know the people walking with you. The question is, where are you going? That's what this book is for. Diversity is where we start. You're about to read a book on diversity, equity, and inclusion. What do I mean when I say those terms? In the broadest sense, diversity refers to the many ways our individual identities differ. These differences affect our perspectives about the world, how we are perceived by others, how we are included or excluded in our environments, and whether we are given or denied certain benefits of membership in the society in which we are in. One way to think about diversity, but by no means the only way, is through three main dimensions of diversity: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Let's focus on the primary dimensions of diversity. Primary dimensions of diversity are the ones we typically have no control over, like age, ability status, race, ethnicity, gender, and gender identity, and sexual orientation. Here, for example, is how I, Michelle Silverthorn, might break down the primary dimensions of my identity. Age. At the time of writing this book, I am 37 years old, which in and of itself can lead to bias. Ageism, in the form of negative bias against people older or younger than us, is a common issue in the workplace. Ability status. I am currently not a person with a disability, which means I do not have any cognitive, developmental, intellectual, or physical disabilities that make it more difficult for me to do certain activities or interact with the world. Race. I am Black. Race is a construct based on observable